Hey everyone, it's Gabriella. I'm just bringing you your weekly card video for the week beginning 26th of March. So I don't know about you, but I think the energy last week was starting to lift, and especially by the time we reached the end of the week I felt a lot lighter, and this weekend for the first time in I don't know how long, I definitely feel like I've managed to relax and actually connect with myself a little bit, which was again quite fitting to what was the energy was supposed to be last week. So let's have a little feel for what the energy is this week. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I decided to use my Wild Unknown deck for this week's read. We've got Justice, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So three really interesting mixes of cards here for the energy. The instant thing that I'm feeling with this card, with this spread for the week, is very much a case of balance. I feel that this is a week in particular where things are really starting to come into focus, and we're going to get that justice. So whether that's you that's made mistakes, done things wrong, and it's going to start coming to light now, you're going to have to deal with it, you're going to have to own it, or whether that's a situation you're waiting on something to come up from, that's all going to start stirring up this week, that's all coming forward. What's interesting is the mix we have between the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups in particular. We've got that sort of Swords are very much about what's in your mind, and Cups are very much about emotion. So what's interesting is that in the mind we're very tangled here, it's very despairing and emotionally entangled, but then the Two of Cups is very much about a blooming of a relationship. So I feel like there's almost this slight conflict at the minute for this week, in a space of there might be this blooming and this connection or relationship beginning, but it's this mental block that we're creating for ourselves, that we're kind of tangled up in, like it's brought up all these old emotions, and it's all a bit of a tangled mess at the minute. So I feel like there's some cut through and some work through to be done mentally, but that there is this potential for a real blooming romance, whether that's with a partner, whether that's with life. I feel like there's this potential, but I feel like that's towards the end of the week. I feel the beginning of the week is very much about things coming to light, emotions needing to be dealt with, and this is really about pushing forward this year as in general as well. So I feel like this is a big week for pushing through all that emotional and mental like mud that we've created, and giving ourselves that step forward, that new step of clarity and focus. So I feel like it's going to be a mixed week emotionally. I feel like we're going to have that slight tangled feeling, and not quite sure how we're kind of stepping forward, but just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and remember that you are in charge of what's going on here and here. So you need to connect with yourself honestly and truthfully. I feel like those are really big words for this week, honesty and truth. So put your focus on that, and that's not just being honest with everyone else, that is being honest with yourself, which is sometimes one of the hardest things any of us can do. So put in that work, honestly look at the situations in your life and yourself, and I feel like there is this potential of hope. There's a lot of hope here energetically for new beginnings, which is really exciting. So yes, stick through it, and we're getting there. So I hope this helped in some way, and I look forward to speaking to you all again soon. If you want one-to-one reading, Skype or via phone, there'll be how-to in the box below, and as always, it was a pleasure, and I look forward to doing more of these. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.